Alright there everybody, this is Demon coming back for another round of Final Fantasy XIV. So luckily we have already come to this well-noted locationes, and we're going to be heading to Talifeather, but fortunately we had the previous episode getting Stola back finally. She was stuck in the Ethereum live stream, lost nearly, but luckily the other seeds here among some of her better cohorts were able to find, rescue her, and bring her back to us. Now we're on a mission to head to Master Matoya, I believe, which is her person of steam. So let's sit there and look. And last we set foot here, Stinian and Yasal were with us. Though it was not all that long ago, I find myself strangely taken by nostalgia. Long soak in a live stream, followed by a long journey I would not recommend it to anyone. Rest assured, my strength is returning me. I shall be back to my former self ere long. I believe I am sufficiently rested. Let's continue westward to Garlean. Once we descend the mountain path, we will arrive at the Dravanian hinterlands. From there, it will be a short distance to the city. Be warned that we shall pass through North territory. We must needs be wary of them and the dragons both. More particularly the North. Alright. Where the hell are we at? Holy crap, that's a distance and a half. Why the hell am I pointed this direction? It's all the way over there. It's faster to go this way. Oh. Although I won't lie, I am getting ready for Shadowbringers to finally get its next update. I've been wistfully focusing on it. I know next month at some point. I've already seen that Square Enix has been discussing 5.4. I know I follow them on Twitter too, so I enjoy seeing like the little updates and learning about what they're about to do with the next update. It's really cool. It's what I've been really just waiting on. I don't know. You know, that's the only bad thing. See it from this point of view, guys. I want to record as much Final Fantasy XIV as I possibly can. But my essential problem is I've already played through all this. And anything that comes out as new, I don't know if it's going to be a new game plus yet. Cause, Realm Reborn, the entire DLC content is finished. In terms of both recording and in actuality, like Square Enix is done with it. There's never going to be anything done to Realm Reborn. The most they might do in the future, which I don't know when it could happen or whether they will confirmably do it, which is they really just want to update Realm Reborn so it's smoother, a better, a more enjoyable experience compared to like feeling like long as hell and utterly boring. Heavensward, I do like Heavensward. I feel like it is a definite improvement when compared to Realm Reborn. Realm Reborn had several issues in it. Heavensward, they did pretty good with it. That's why I said I had to take that rating back from the Realm Reborn. That was not a 7. In terms of hours of gameplay, there's many, many hours of gameplay. And I'll give Square Enix credit for Realm Reborn for that. But Heavensward, I mean, it's still long. I mean, we're still only in chapter, what, part 2 of this? I mean, we're at part 2. And I think... God, I don't even know where the hell we're at. God, I actually don't know where the hell we're at. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I do. Wait a minute. I know we're just past Stone Vigil for you guys. So, I have a lot of episodes flying out. I completely forgot about that. God, it's been so long. It feels like I've like Realm Reborn was done. It feels like it's been so long since I've played it. In reality, it's been a while since I finished it. Maybe a week. But from start to end, it's
to the Thaliac
bad.
River, where to the melted snows of Abelathia's spine eventually find their way by means of 1,000 silver streams. whose waters have long nourished the Travanian hinterlands, and so provided for a settlement of learned souls from across the northern seas. To the city of Sharlayan, that great seat of knowledge now abandoned by her keepers, they came.
Alright, so Matoya dwells on the far side of the Thaliac River. Let us search for a crossing. Ooh. Alright. Holy crap, this is distance and a half. Well, this should be entertaining. I guess we'll run there. I like to run there first, so we can get a good idea about what we're about to head into. Actually, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not doing that. We'll go by Chocobo back. We will fly. Not really, I can't fly. It sucks. I suck. Life sucks. I have crippling depression. Why the hell is there a hole in the wall? Eh. Agitech. Should be interesting. Kind of waiting to see what's going to go on with 5.4 though. It looks like they're going a route, and I hope they don't go the route I'm thinking they're going to go with it, because it gets weird. I'm not saying, I mean, weird in the way that they're promoting it. And my thing is, you shouldn't be promoting that if you're gonna, if it doesn't, you know, equate to anything. It's like you're kind of pushing like a narrative that looks kind of stupid. Oh, there we go, back into the landscape. I like the fact that Sharlayan has like, Sharlayan has like all these roads and stuff. It just makes the road look that much better. Like you're traveling along this deserted highway. Jesus looks at you and goes, "Wow, you suck." What the hell does that say in English? I wish I could fly up there. Well, seeing as I don't see either Alphana or Y'shtola, I guess we just keep going. Okay. Knowledge seeks no man, says the motto of the Sharlayan engraved upon yonder stone. The meaning is simple. It falls to us to seek enlightenment. During the 6th Astral Era, at the turn of the 13th century, men from the northern Sharlayan journeyed across the seas to Eorzea in search of knowledge. Upon arriving at these shores, they established a camp for the scholarly endeavors. Over time, this camp grew into a settlement, and the settlement prospered, and so much that it came to be counted among Eorzea's great city-states. Alas, those glory days are now but a fading memory. With their keepers lost to Sharlayan Charleon has become an empty husk of her former self. So let's sit there and see. Shock, Uplanders is mistaken. Charleon has new keepers, is on the cusp of new age of glory. Ooh, new friends. Goblins, here to plunder the city. Yes, Alexander. Muchly, we are not thieves, this is our place, our home. Your home? When I last looked, it was mine and Alphina's. We were born here. True, but you abandoned it. When you Uplanders abandoned city, Uplanders gave up claim. Born here or no, Uplanders are trespassers. Clever bastards. You guys gotta be careful. Still little dabs. My friends, please, we're not coming here to dispute your claim to this land. Our purpose here is peaceful. We desire but to cross the river. Be calm, I beg you, and let us speak like civilized folk that we are. Surely we've come to a mutual understanding. Ah, the intelligent one. Oh, truth, outlaws are welcome here. Come with slow fix. Slow fix will show Uplanders settlement. Yeah, I don't blame the goblins. You can make some money out of this. You get a freely built city to yourself. Oh. It's like walking into a nuclear power plant and having access to the only electricity for the next 100 years. That'd actually be kind of cool. What happens if this catches fire? We do not worry about that. Yeah, but the radiation. It's like, don't worry about it. Like, is this Chernobyl? It's like, no, this is America. I suppose it's only expected that others become an occupied Chilean. Nonetheless, it is akin to having strangers take over your home and your Aspens. From the Gauls' perspective, such as a well-appointed city is certainly an attractive proposition. There's actually a lot of players around. Here it is. Heart of a settlement named Eorzea. What have we got here? Guest. Greetings to you. I'm Afner Olivier, and I may introduce my companions Hydaelyn, Zhed, and Y'shtola. We have journeyed far in search of a friend and seek to cross the river. And before the main bridge collapsed, she went looking for a detour and ended up stumbling into slow fix and a screw. Is that right? It's short of it. This place, Eorzea, I came expecting a ghost town. Suffice to say, I'm surprised to find it still alive. Well, with all them precious artifacts lying about, it was only a matter of time before treasure hunters like me moved in. We weren't the first to arrive, neither, but then Slowfix and Gobble friends were, and his Gobby friends were already settled. First, Gobbies and Hunters disliked each other, but understanding came, then friendship. Now Gobbies and Hunters have joined hands to build a great new nation. So that is what happens after Chileans departed. Oh, so you're locals. No hard feelings. I hope all these nice buildings, but no one to live in them. I feel like a waste, you know. You've been trying to put the place to its rights, and things have been going well for the most part, but it ain't all smooth sailing. Not to sound ungrateful, but the traps you people left lying about are a bloody nuisance, and there's the Illuminati harrying us day and night. School, I have no idea how to say that. Self-fix has bright idea. I'll find this how mutual understanding. Yes, the best way to understanding is helping one another. Help citizens of Eorzea and Uplanders can be citizens too, since they're free to cross river. I'm not aware of a quick way to reach our destination. Let's assist Slowfix and his people. Q. Anything new? Nope. So Uplanders agree to help. Good. Here's what Slowfix wants Uplanders to do. Many goblins prowl Eorzea in the way of expansion plans. Suffix wants Uplanders to eliminate goblins. Uplanders are Charlayan, yes? Charlayans should know best way to deal with creatures. Stola. So we had to eliminate the columns. Oh god, I'm about to say it's like, what are we supporting between your people? That should be a simple enough affair. The automata were employed as sentinels by design could be unmade with a code of command. At the time of the Exodus, it was noughts and crosses. I see no reason why it should not still work. It's my task for 3 of us. Quickly finished with it. So, chat mode, use your keyboard, software, noughts and crosses. Ah. Oh yeah, I haven't checked. Is my stuff still repaired? What is durability at? Conditions at 83%. That's not bad. 83%'s not bad. It's not great, but not bad. Sorry, I recently was rewatching all the Chernobyl, like, things when the reactor first blew. And the only thing I see is that one dumb ass just going 3.6 open. Not good, but not bad. Not good, not terrible. Oh, I gotta say it. Say noughts and crosses. God no! You killed Gollum! Damn. Poor son of a bitch. A lot of people standing there. It's kinda weird. I'm Jesus. Oh. I keep wondering. I never actually seen that many people here originally. There was actually nobody here when I originally went through. And I went crazy through here originally. Because I went through Heavensward and just went through this whole area. There was like maybe 1, 2 players at most. There's a lot more people here. I wonder if something's going on. Oh, luck, one of my golems was not receptive to the password and tried to pummel me bloody. Thankfully, I managed to dance clear of its fist and strike it down. Please report that my golems immediately crumbled at my command. Of course it did. Only Alpha that would suffer. Golems are no more. Wonderful. Now we can resume work to expand settlement. Good, good. Outlanders helped Gobby Flock earned right to be citizens. If Eorzeea, but Suffix must ask another favor, you say. Short time ago, dear friend of Suffix's ventured into Illuminati territory. Illuminati are nasty goblins, show no mercy even towards Gobby kin. Suffix fears for friend's life, please, and find friend before Illuminati do. I am suddenly taken by a sense of foreboding. Be as it may, we cannot return a blind eye. Let us make haste and find Slowfix's friend. Of course we will. Some more than others, but nonetheless, we will do so anyway. Oh, god damn it. I actually was really questioning whether I wanted to record this. I wanted to try to get at least 1 episode. That's what I'm holding myself to. If I can at least get an episode a day, whether I like it or not, it at least creates neutrality. Because it means I'm not gaining episodes, but I'm also not losing episodes. And since I know I have over 30 episodes in, I'm in the clear. Although I will say as much. Funny enough, I was checking, because I decided to buy Cold War. Because I needed something to play besides Hoi, Victoria 2, Total War 2, and maybe this in the background. Me like screwing around with other stuff. But, yeah, I was like going through this and I was just like, and I tried downloading Cold War, it's just like, you do not have enough data to download this game. I went, oh crap. Immediately checked it. I had maybe 80 gigs left on my one SSD and I went, oh, that ain't good. And so I just went like, okay, there's got to be a way to get this. And I actually checked. And so I messed with it. And I deleted the first 5... No, the first row of episodes done for Final Fantasy XIV. I hate deleting the episodes. I was wanting to see how long I can actually keep them before I had to delete them. But after seeing that thing in the red, I was like, well, I got no choice. I gotta get rid of it. I think I made 100 gigs. I was actually kind of happy. Although I do record and put the raw footage editing software and edit the videos all on the same SSD. Entertaining. Ah, goodly, all time, no eye catch. What brings Uplander here? Gas, Uplander does have lust eyes for junk of Brayflox. Uplander must not be touching junk of Brayflox. Brayflox is fighting for junk. I knew I recognized that voice, Green Brayflox. It's been a while. Forgive us for interrupting your work, but Captain Wisekit gave me to understand that you are marked by the Illuminati. This happens to be Illuminati held territories. Why is to be here? Ah, Brayflox eats Illuminati for synapses. Why does this look like the cheap version of a frickin' robot? Who eats for synapses? Why, I'm gonna go crazy. Brayflox's all talks. Unlike you come here after dirty taking secret knowings of cheese make from Illuminati. What the hell did the light do? Did no unright. Cheese recipe is gobby birthright. Say tongue flaps for treading a deathbit. Why the hell did it suddenly get bright as hell out? Why the hell do they have a tank? What the hell, it's Pray to God fathers for punishment in your times. Because we have no choice. And we have little choice when it comes to healing. Unless it comings and goings. That's bad, I should say that. That just reminds me of that I want to watch Lord of the Rings. Oh, neato, I actually have access to some more of my abilities. Not all of them, but some of them. We got Wind Bite and Venomous Bite. Could have been ones. Well, I'll just kill him now. Oh, there we go. There's my abilities coming back. They're dabbing. So I said, like, once you get like all these abilities unlocked, it turns into like an amazing game. Yeah, because now it doesn't feel like I'm just unable to do anything. Now I feel like I'm actually able to fight. Of course I'll get upgraded. I should have not. We're winners. You win. Oh, there's other ones. See these bastards. Why the hell are you sitting here right on the edge? Oh, we killed the robot friend.
Ether! To me! Have at you!
Stella, I don't think that's how that works. Little bitch. Really no match for Furious Goldfist or Brayflox. Nor my bow. Ah, more junk is waiting. Brayflox is mulchy. Brayflox is taking leave of Uplanders. And he's on the run. Hmm. Sounds of famous brave flocks. I have newfound respect for the company's heroes. Zhed and motley crews such as theirs could achieve the feats they did bespeaks unwavering solidarity. Being brought in Cheesewell was the last thing I expected coming to Garlean. At any rate, we have fulfilled Slowfix's request. Let's return with good tidings and be on our way. God damn it. Although I work later tomorrow, I don't know if I'm going to record it all tomorrow. I might. Depends on my feeling. I will say I've had a fantastic Japan game in Oi4 though. I don't know how much more I want to play it. I've been wrecking. I had... Let's see, I fought a game with 48 divisions on the mainland with 7 Marines and my default Navy. And I went through and just butchered Southeast Asia. Although primarily because I made 40 lists. I went for 40 lists. Although I did make up a ton of divisions that went on defense on the islands. Although they never got attacked. At least I don't think they did. I never lost an island, so I assume the United States just went, I'm not going to deal with this. Although they did join the war because the Philippines was in it, but like my Navy was rocking world. I loved it. Although I did not expect it to go the way. I seen somebody recommend it, and it did work. I forget what I was looking at online. I think I just typed in Hoi 4 Japan template. And whenever I went on there, I don't know why the hell that person was healing me. Or doing whatever the hell they were doing. Whenever I went on there to check, I seen somebody recommend 40 whiffs for your main army while bringing in reserve troops of 20 whiffs. And I was like, wow, this sounds kind of cool. I used it and it worked. I had no idea that each was capable, but to invoke such protective magics so effortlessly, English. I must need redouble my efforts. I'm an approach with level mastery. One doesn't simply drift into life stream. It's a constant struggle to hold on to your very essence. Experience hardened me in ways I can ill explain. Uplander's back. Did Uplanders find a friend of Slowfix? That is not English. Time is nothing. Shared recklessness of Brayflocks. Without help from Uplanders, Brayflocks would now be dead Gobi. Slowfix owes Uplanders a debt of gratitude. Slowfix and Brayflocks are joined by unseverable Gobi bond. Slowfix has had known that Uplanders are friends of Brayflocks. Slowfix would have welcomed Uplanders to Gobi Flock at first meeting. That is not English. This is the North American server. Mexico, I guess, part of it. Yeah. Well, Uplanders have upheld bargain most highly. Its promise Slowfix makes Uplanders honored citizens of Eorzeea free to cross river at will. Though Uplanders must leave for now, Slowfix hopes that Uplanders will pay many visits and help build a great new nation. You are most kind, my friend. You may be certain that we will return. I must confess at first it upset me to learn that my home had been occupied by others, but now I see it is in good hands. Under your care, I look forward to seeing Garlean thrive once more and to become a home to people of all races and creeds. Slowfix has already ordered the guard watch to let Uplanders through. Safe travels. Neato. Now for now, Hydaelyn, shall we then? Of course. I came to the conclusion I actually want to do dungeons right now to get money. Hell, I still have these things from when I did Heroes Gauntlet one time. This is where all the money in the world's at. It's actually all I was doing for a while. I would just do Heroes Gauntlet and get all these and then sell them on the market and get rich. So we free to go. Where exactly? I shall be very cross for its closed mound of rubble. Telling me. By order of Chief Slowfix, Uplanders can come and go at will. Oh, a moment for clearing away barricade. Guys. Finally, continuing our journey. Why the hell did you leave me? And barring any misadventure, we shall soon arrive at the cave where Matoya resides, unless you have unfinished business and decided let us strike out at once. Ready whenever you are, let us go and meet the legendary Matoya. My character was sad for a second. Poor character. Ready when you are, let's go and meet the legendary Matoya. And lies the answering corridor where the scholars of Chilean gather to hone their knowledge. Even from the distance, it is plain that much of it has been given back to the wilderness. The cave in which Matoya resides is situated on the southern edge of the hinterlands. In choosing the spot, my master desired privacy above all else. As such, the cave is extremely well hidden. You'll not find it unless you know to look for it. Shall we follow the road south until we reach a bridge rather than cross it? However, we shall ford the stream it spans. Then head straight until we arrive at the base of our bluff. A lot of green in this section. I actually like this area. It's actually really beautiful. Be neat if that was actually a loaded in area. Too bad it ain't. Like I said, Square Enix did pretty good. This is a very nice looking game. This is probably one of the better MMOs I've ever played. And I tried to get into several of them. Like, I tried to get into WoW. I didn't like WoW. WoW was like too old. Like, it felt too old. It just feels like maybe if you're somebody who actually loves the game and you've played it for a long time, it's cool. It's sort of like what this could turn into. Like, if you've played it for a very long time, it's just like the game, like, you love the game. But for somebody with like me who's like been playing in better detailed graphics and everything, it's just the graphics, the play style, it doesn't feel right to me. Like, it doesn't feel like a good game to me. Maybe if I actually played the game when it was first out, I probably would have fell in love with it. But saying as I didn't, I never played it. And I know my one cousin, he was playing it, because WoW Classic came out. And I thought about going back, but I was like, nah, I'm not up to this. I'd rather just play Final Fantasy, because I actually like this series. Besides, I actually like Square Enix, and I actually like this company. Blizzard's been kind of mean. I'm on the fence with them. It's not like I don't think they're great. It's not like they can't make a good game. They used to be able to make really good games. My concern is, like, they made some questionable ethical issues. I almost said ethnic. I want ethical. And I don't know if I can 100% like support them all the time. All kinds of herbs grow here and they're very well tended. This is the entrance. See, I'm convinced I will only add to the surprise. A word of warning before you proceed. Stubborn genius make poor host. Time I have done naught to improve my master's temperament. Doubt not, but that there will be sentinels and traps both to deter and wanted, yes, but will not be deterred, will we? Go on and touch the wall yonder. You will want to have your weapon near at hand. Father, Son, Holy Spirit. My poor character. Oh, I still one shot. Interesting. How'd you dead? Stole, killed things. Sentinels may suffice to scourge the average treasure, but not the warrior. Relight, the way should now be clear. Come and let us see my master. Ooh. Why the fuck? Oh god. Why the hell does she have that?
It's rude to enter without knocking. The youth of today, no manners at all.
That looked really weird. Forgot the entire
Though we
mountain.
neglected to knock, we did create something of a commotion. I had hoped that would suffice.
I just like the fact that we moved an entire mountain to get in here.
Heavy-handed as ever, I see. And still not a hint of grace. Some things never change.
To give credit where credit is due, I learned from the best. It has been too long, Master Matoya.
Indeed it has. Oh, it's good to see you again, my girl. And with your fiery spirit unquenched. But look at you, all grown up and womanly. The one there in the fancy duds, that's Louis Soir's granddaughter, I take it?
Grandson, begging your pardons. You knew my grandfather, my lady.
Like how she thought that was a female outfit. It's wearing a goddamn tie.
Knew him? Ha! We were constantly at each other's throats. Like rabid dogs we were. Oh, he was a stubborn bugger, was your grandfather. Never a dull moment when he was around, though, I'll give him that. As for you, boy, I've known you since you were a rosy-cheeked babe at the teat.
And my sister too, I gather. May I say what an honor it is to meet you again, my lady?
Spare me the hollow pleasantries, boy. I'll wager my remaining good teeth you didn't come to a forgotten corner of Eorzea to flirt with a wrinkly old woman. Now out with it. What is it you need of me?
Need Jesus. I like how blunt she is. It's the best kind of teacher.
As is law. I never thought I'd hear that name again.
You are familiar with it.
As familiar as one can get from poring over musty old tomes. The Alagons set the Isle afloat not long before the sun set on their empire. Old Louis Soir and I often talked about it. The place is home to a research facility dedicated to finding ways of mastering mighty beings, such as primals and dragons. And find ways it did too, frightening ones. Such secrets lie buried on Azizla aren't fit to see the light of day. And now you tell me a band of dragon-baiting primal botherers are trying to dig them up?
Indeed. And to make matters worse, the Ascians have a hand in their plot. They must be stopped, no matter the cost.
I see. Very well.
You will help us then? Truly? I had not anticipated such an impassioned response. Could it be that the presence of young blood has stirred your own?
Ah, some things never change. One day that pertness is going to cost you your tail, my girl. Don't say I didn't warn you.
See the terms lying about them. Looks like so many cheap romances. They are priceless. My professor studium would have fit if they saw them in this state. Oh yeah. Well, being here calls to my mind days studying under Matoya, though she was the strictest and most irascible And as she led by example and inspired one to do greater heights, were it not for her sage guidance, I should be not the woman that I am today. Oh.
'Twas some 50 years ago, shortly after Garlemald had brought all of Ilthabad under its rule. Faced with the threat of invasion, the people of Sharlayan scrambled about for a means to resist the Empire. For my part, I was tasked with developing an etheric converger.
Ah, yes, a device which draws in ether and concentrates it to produce a destructive force.
But as my research neared its end, it was denounced by the Forum, who claimed that my device was more likely to destroy us than our enemies. After...
Oh, god damn it.
Do mine ears deceive? 'Twas you, was it not, who was so fond of saying that all knowledge exists to advance mankind, that how it is used depends on us?
I don't remember. Perhaps. All right, yes. It was a pet phrase of mine. And that should give you a notion of how sick and tired I was of those spineless wretches of the Forum. All talk and no trousers, that lot. That's why I decided to remain behind, rather than join the Exodus.
You may have had your disagreements with my grandfather, but upon that point, your minds were as one.
With respect, Master, the fruits of your research should not be left to spoil. Will you share with us the secrets of the etheric converger?
I was assuming that when she had that discussion that she was going, the device was safe and perfectly fine. I did realize the dangers of it, but yet in the end I agreed to it.
Aye, I will. All the information you need is contained in a tome I wrote on the subject, but you'll have to fetch it from the forbidden section of the Great Library.
Ah, you were not exaggerating when you said that you had sealed it away. Though the city is abandoned, the library's guardians are all but certain to remain. We must needs cut a path through them. Come, let us away.
Not so fast, you lot. Stola and the boy are staying with me.
Why can't I stay? Why am I always stuck going out and getting myself attacked
I
and
need
almost
help
killed?
to make new sentinels to replace the old ones you walloped. They'll be board and lodging, don't you worry. But know that you'll have to work for them. Hard. I'll have no sluggards in my house.
Yeah, I get to go out and risk my life. I see the terms like about. Oh yeah, he already says that. Really? That's more. Oh, the Great Library is gone. Should pose any deck for a hero like you, you'll be noticed Shatola's absence. And the girl, boy, whatever, you get in your way. And when it turns out you aren't up to the test, well then I'll know you can't be trusted with something as dangerous as etheric RAM. Now, library's locked tight. I'll loan you one of my servants to open it at the broom yonder. Well, what are you waiting for? Introduce yourself, girl. Greetings, good madam. I am Broomsy, my lady servant of some 50 years. May I say what an honor it is to serve you? Give another say you wish to enter the great Kabul library. To find it, pray head east. Upon leaving this cave, the building will come into view shortly after you reach the collapsed bridge. Just go on ahead and wait you at the entrance. When your preparations are in order, pray come and meet me there. It'll be my pleasure to unlock the door for you. Oh, very nice. What the hell? Alright. I wonder if she has anything else to add. What are you loading around here for? I have to fetch that book. Well, guys, unfortunately, though, as always, I have to end an episode at some point. And this is where I'm going to be ending this episode, right here. We are well over on time. I might have hit a 50-minute. We might have a 50-minute-er. Pretty close. Not gonna lie, actually, I know I recently did Heavensward, but I actually completely forgot the fact that Hydaelyn has to move an entire mountain entrance to find a cave entrance. It's kind of weird. But yeah, those three are going to stay here. Master Matoya is probably going to be pushing Y'shtola and Alphinaud very hard to get these new frog guardian things. I don't goddamn know. Whatever the damn things are to guard the damn door. Getting pretty close. I actually probably did drop the F-bomb during the cave entrance opening because I actually looked at it instead of nonchalantly looking at my phone. But when we come back, we'll head to the Great Cabal Library, which is another one of the dungeons, I believe, for Heavensward, which means we'll go there, jump cut, dungeon, finish dungeon, get ready for next round. But with that, guys, all I have to say is this: please like, subscribe, leave a comment down below. When we come back, we'll find us Fantasy XIV. As I said, we'll be heading to the Google Great Library. So I will be seeing you guys next time. Thanks.